Hello and welcome back from the Sylhet Outer Cricket Stadium. It's match number 28 between Khulna and Sylhet.
So Jackie, we'll flip the coin.
Tails.
Tails is the call. And it is heads. So Jackie, you've won the toss.
Batting. Who will bat first?
So the news from the center is Sylhet have won the toss and have elected to bat first.
Playing his first match of this Al-Arafa Islami Bank presents NCL T20.
By injuries, he was then making a comeback. So I'm sure he'll be looking forward to this, and we all are too.
Right, the fielders and the captain leading from the front for Khulna are making their way in the middle.
Giving Khulna match-winning performances.
I'm sure he will inspire a lot of youngsters. Had the opportunity to speak with him over his motivation.
The batting did not really fire. I think Sylhet overall.
Some aggressive cricket. 𝗂𝗺𝗃𝗂𝗃 striking 2 boundaries of the.
Quite unfortunate. Neither Islam.
He's got a slip in play against the left-hander. Started off with some passion and aggression by Khalid. Boundary of the first ball of the match.
Well, it was in his arc. It was flighted in. 𝗂𝗃𝗃 𝗂𝗃 he's taken full advantage of it and taken that fielder on at mid-on. Goes for 4.
Again on the shorter side. Looking for the second. It will reach the fence for 4. It never looked that it go on to reach the fence, but the timing was excellent. Back-to-back boundaries by Khalid.
Full on the first delivery, slightly on the shorter side in the second. Plenty of time, was in the air for a bit, but he's found the gap most importantly. So, way to get going. Couple of boundaries.
Good boy.
A nudge towards the onside for a single. Running the first one hard, looking for the second, going for it. That's very good running between the wicket from both the batters in the middle. Good length, good line as well. Equally well played. Again, length was right, but he played that on the up. That is a gorgeous shot from 𝗂𝗏𝗏. It's not an easy shot to play, but 𝗂𝗏𝗏.
Yeah, it is the left-handed Khalid Hassan, and there was a nice shift of weight to the back foot. Transferred the weight and hit it along the ground and hit it straight. It's a good shot played, and is
Flighted again. A good-looking shot. Does he had enough on it? Yes, it does. That is a gorgeous shot. Full face of the bat. Outstanding from 𝗂𝗏𝗏.
well, it was timed so sweetly that he knew right away, even though Shommo Sarkar was paced at long on. It's a nice looking follow through, and it flew off the bat.
Length was right, but the line wasn't. Easy picking for Khalid. Boundary of the first ball.
Well, these sort of deliveries, what they do is they put yourself under pressure onto the pads, as you said, drifting down the leg, and he just glanced it away for 4 easily.
It's always the pressure for a fast bowler having a fine leg fielder. Slow delivery, over pitched. That went all the way for maximum. This is even better from Khalid. It was over pitched, but he went to the pitch of the ball and played that nicely.
Well, it was 𝗂𝗏𝗏 who hit the first 6 of the innings in the previous over. Now Khalid says, hey, I can hit 6s too. Over pitched, and then that lofted off drive for a 6 looks really good.
Yeah, with hardly any pace behind that one, that was an attempt at slower. But once again, he missed the line completely. Nicely worked away on the onside, running the first one hard. Enamul Haq Bijoy was in chase alongside Afif. who collects and throws it back, allows Khalid to take a couple.
Yeah, it's been a good over for Sylhet.
So they are part of the qualifiers, or they're finishing in the top two irrespective of this result, but
Hung his hand a bit. Floated, and wow, acrobatic fielding there by Abhishek Sharanno. Trying to make his debut, proper debut in the NCL, a memorable one for sure. Great effort. Goes down the leg, over the head of Mohammad Mitoon. One bounce for a boundary. That's a welcome one for Amit.
very nicely played. Great use of his feet there, Amit Hassan. There are gaps to be found. There are areas over the top that you could utilize, but just look at how he applied himself there. Steps out, never scared to hit the ball against the turn because he was onto the pitch of it.
So far. Making room, playing inside out, accessing the offside through the covers. That's a lovely delivery and a lovelier shot from Amit.
This is excellent stuff. Cricketing shots, safe and sound. Choosing the right options was key there. Made room for himself. The ball was full enough for him to go, and once it hits those practice pitches, there's no stopping it.
Again, using his feet. Abhishek does the fielding. Very easy to spot with his... Oh, what a grab! What a beauty of a catch by 𝗵𝗲 Hossain. And that's the dismissal of Khalid. Can't believe it. Smiles all around for Khulna, because that is an absolute beauty. 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗃, he gets his first wicket.
What a catch. What a catch from 𝗵𝗲 Hossain. Standing close in, way inside the 30-yard circle down at backward point. That was flying. And flying was 𝗵𝗲 as well, off the ground in a flash. The timing of his jump was superb. And Khalid was looking at the bottom of his bat, understood that he did not hit it at the meaty part. So his little cameo comes to an end.
That's short and wide, and it's cut away. Lucky that it's not gone for a boundary. Is Naidul doing the feet. Use of the feet. Amit doesn't middle it. Lucky that it doesn't go straight to the fielder at deep third. And 𝗵𝗲 doing the fielding on that occasion.
Good boy, Gibbon.
Bowling a lot flatter and quicker. Already picked up a wicket. Bowled. Hits the timber right away. Missed the length and lined completely Amit, as Gibbon picked up his second.
Yeah, he's dismissed both the openers now, as the 𝗃𝗵𝗃𝗃𝗃 getting the better of Amit Hassan on this occasion, surprised him completely. With that delivery keeping slightly low.
Yes, and that premeditated mindset again, trying to play with the spin. But as you mentioned rightly, keeping a bit low under Amit. He goes after scoring 27 of 23. Sylhet 61 for 2. Slight misfield allowed Ghalib to open up his account.
There were quite a...
In the air for a while, just falling short of the fielder at cover. Yeah, just looking at the run-up of Abhishek Das. It's quite smooth, open chest action. He's a tall lad. Nicely pick up shot by Zakir Hassan. He was looking to play big, and this time he got that right from the meaty part of the bat. A 6 to finish the over. After 10.
Clean bowled. Gibbon strikes yet again and breathes life into this Khulna bowling. 3 wickets for him, and this time it's the big one of the opposition captain Zakir.
Well, if commentator's curse had something to do with it, I'm not sure. Just mentioned that he needs to play an innings of note, make some room, exposing all three stumps against a bowler who's skidding the ball in. Maybe not a good idea. Has to depart for 10. So it's 3 down now, Sylhet. 72 for 3.
That is short but not punished. Because it's coming from an angle, sometimes visibility can be a bit of an issue. Shouts of catch it, just evades the fielder at shorter mid-wicket. Another run. 74 for 3 after 11.
Catch it was the call, but he's found the grab in front of square, but doesn't have enough legs to go over the boundary as Nahidul comes down the track. Now he skied it, but did not get the distance on it, but falls safely, and they'll come back for 2.
Tipu was expensive in his previous over. There the context was different as well. And now Tipu knows the batters will come after almost everything. Still have quite a few wickets in hand.
For the reverse. Ghalib, and he's found the gap through the fielder. Will get 4 for his innovation.
That's well timed and well placed. It was full, wasn't the easiest of connections. Sometimes this kind of shot gets a bit risky if it misses the bat, but this time...
Oh, outside edge. Well, initially there was a sort of a gesture, sort of a movement, just indicating he might go the reverse again. Just played across straight to that fielder at deep square leg. Now we've seen. Goes for it. Catch it is the call. Fielder there. Will not get it. Goes all the way. Stoffel has started to get a move on with a 6.
There's those long levers there. Had to stretch a bit. Yes, no. Front foot cleared and then just above the head. Wasn't the cleanest of hits, but was...
Goes again. That is a skyscraper. Fielder coming in. Will take the catch. Nahid does it well, and Jibon gets his 4th. Stoffel departs.
Wow. 4th wicket for Parvez Jibon has been the success story for Khulna so far this time. Yes, it was a skyscraper, went so high up in the air. Sometimes these are the kind of catches that might be difficult for the fielder. Had to wait for an eternity till the ball came to him, but Nahidul, experienced enough and safe enough hands.
Started off with a wayward full toss. Fielder does really well to get a bit of hand on that one, but we have to wait and check whether it's a no ball or not. Yes, it's given as no balls. Good afternoon, Shanu.
Good afternoon, Mazhar. After the rain,
Attempt at Yorker. Played straight over the bowler's head. We'll get a couple. So it's 98 now for 4. 3 more overs to go, including this one. Going for the Yorker again. Good comeback by Ziaur. Takes that on the full. That sounded good. Gone all the way for maximum. Very good hit by Ghalib. Offline this time around by Ziaur.
yeah, 7 previously before, and now this 6 makes it 13 runs. Look at that. Low full toss. Ghalib just stood his ground, shifted his weight behind, and then used the power necessary to elevate the ball all the way. A good looking shot.
Full toss again. Fielder at long on. Takes it nicely. Shommo Sharkar. That is an outstanding catch. Presence of mind. However, the umpires will go upstairs.
Yeah, Tanveer Ahmed will have to make the final decision, although the batter is walking. First of all, we'll need to check if it's a fair delivery or if there's a foot fault or not. On-field umpires Murshid Ali Khan Shumon and Kamruzaman Limon. Yes, this seems to be all fine. Now it's about seeing if it's a legal catch. It was another full toss, but not high enough to be a no ball. All right. So Shommo. So that's the end of Asadullah Ghalib. He is gone as the umpire signals out.
Started off with a full toss. Going high and handsome. Gone all the way for maximum. 6 of the first ball of the over.
Yeah, Khalid Ahmed gave that the full toll. Look at that. Freeing his arms and just hitting it straight through the line. Almost a baseball hit. And
another full toss, same shot. And perhaps the same result. Yes, back-to-back sixes by Khalid. This is proving to be a very big over so far. 12 coming of the first 2 balls.
look at that. Low full toss. The first one was straight. This one in that long off region. Again, Khalid using his
Bowls wide in the air. Again running the first one hard. Looking for the second. Khalid wanted the second desperately. But in the end, it was never a second run. In the air again. Attempted Yorker wide this time around. That's the line and length Halim was looking to bowl. 119 for 5. In the slot. Easy picking by Khalid, who was striking the ball so well. Third 6 came off the bat of Khalid in this over. This is a big, big over so far.
20 runs already. 3 sixes and 2 singles. Yeah, Khalid is really enjoying the bowling of Halim. Finding it very tasty.
Yeah. Good one, Shanul. Started off with a full toss and refused to take a single. Rightly so. Goes hard again. Third inside the circle. Allows Khalid to get a boundary here. Swing and swings hard.
Yeah, not a bad delivery given the circumstances, but sometimes luck just doesn't go your way. Luck is on Khalid's side. The outside edge also going for a boundary. Wide outside off, almost Yorker length delivery by Zia. Still going for runs.
Again, attempted Yorker running the first one hard. Khalid wants to. Mazid not responding. Khalid slipped and eventually was run out. Mazid should have gone for the second one. He should have sacrificed the wicket.
Gone for 25 from 9. Yeah. Ran the first one hard, and then Majid just didn't show any intent to run the second one. And perhaps the ground not being on Khalid's side.
Zia to Abu Jaid Rahi. Nice bowling here by Zia, eyeing that block hole. Nicely bowled again. Looking for the second, going for it. Will get it comfortably in the end. Direct hit might have been interesting though. But end of over number 16. Sylhet go on to post 136 on the board after 16 overs. And I think it's a very, very challenging target for Khulna. Sylhet to go on to post 136 for 6 after 16 overs.
Top performer, 4 wickets for just 16 runs in his 4 overs. And that means 137 runs will be needed by Khulna from 96 deliveries. We'll take a very short break and be right back with the run chase.
Good afternoon, Mazhar. Good afternoon, all. And yeah, for the ones, just to give you a bit more clarity, it is Sylhet who won the toss and decided to have a bat first. That's how it has come down. So, Khulna.
And set to open the innings with Imran. It's going to be an interesting chase, let me tell you. The surface looks good.
So plenty of big names to follow, and let's not forget the finisher in Ziaur Rahman. So yeah, pretty strong batting lineup. 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗀 likes to play his shots early on in the power play.
Two Khulna batters will surely be looking to utilize the power play. 𝗂𝗺𝗀𝗀 Sarkar. Down the leg side. Perhaps brushed his thigh pad.
It did look like it.
Goes for the big shot. Over the mid-on's head. First boundary of the innings came off the bat of Imran. He also gets off the mark.
You mentioned how he's going to chance his arms, and so he does. Took a few deliveries to understand the pace and bounce. Did not rise as much. It was sort of a length delivery.
Slight roll of the fingers on that occasion by Khalid. Fielder in the deep will cut it off.
Yeah, he was batting with some intent.
Short ball pulled away. Nicely played. Finds the gap. First boundary came off the bat of 𝗂𝗺𝗀𝗀 Sarkar. He gets off the mark in style.
It was slightly short to the right-handed 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗀 as well. He didn't middle it in the previous delivery, but 𝗂𝗺𝗀 doesn't miss out, who's the taller batter. And if it's short, I think comes on easier to him as well. Plays it, times it well. 1 bounce for 4.
Short ball again in the air, but this time on the offside. Plenty of room for 𝗂𝗺𝗀𝗀 Sarkar to free his arms. It was easy picking for someone like this elegant left-hander.
Well, it was short again. And it seemed like he made it like he had plenty of room because he's so good. It was close to his body, but he still managed to put it away for 4.
Sarkar. Goes wide of the crease. Created that angle. Good comeback.
A bit of a smirk from Moshad Ali Khan Shuman because it was quite evident that there was bat, the huge.
Again, slightly on the shorter side. Played that cut. 𝗂𝗺𝗀 gets a single. Again, slightly on the shorter side. Allowed 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗀 to rock onto his back foot and punched it towards deep extra cover for a boundary.
Well, short again and punished was Ghalib. This time 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗀 doesn't miss out, plays it along the ground and nicely rocking back on the back foot and putting it away for 4. Confirmation, it is the end of the over, 19 without loss.
Onto the pads. Easy pickings. Protection in the deep. But Tofile would want to change his line against 𝗂𝗺𝗀. Beg your pardon, it was Khalid who bowled from the turbo end. And onto the pads. Running the first one hard. 𝗂𝗺𝗀. Will it reach the fence? Yes, it does. Easy pickings. You can't bowl 𝗂𝗺𝗀𝗀 Sarkar on his pads.
And especially when you have your fine leg up in the circle, there's no deep backward square leg. Well, I have to say that's not the line to bowl. It's been given a deep point. So it should be more of a off stump, fourth stump line he should be bowling to file.
Slashed hard. That is a terrific shot from Imran. Yes, width was offered, but he lashed onto it in no time.
Now bowling to the right-handed batter and giving that room who's that good, made sure that he plays it along the ground. It's a cracking square drive for 4.
Nicely played again on the up. Takes a quick single. End of a very good over for Khulna.
Beaten outside off. Belated appeal from the keeper as well. No reaction from the umpire, Moshad Ali Khan Shumon. So 3 dots on the trot. A very good start to the over.
Getting some movement in, and I'm not.
Full, again driven. Mid-off will be in action. The captain himself, Zakir Hassan. Single there for 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗻𝒻, who struggled in this over so far. Nicely struck. That is nicely struck from Shommo Sarkar. Goes all the way. So a beautiful over spoiled by that last delivery there from Khalid. After 4, it's 38 for no loss.
Look at that. Again, slightly drifting on the pads of Shommo. He also tried to shuffle a bit.
Struck it. Will it find the fence? Yes, it does. It goes all the way for a 6.
Seems like you've put the mockers on him, ABP, because the previous delivery just said he's difficult to get away with, and the next one is a long hop. It's a half tracker almost, and it sits up very nicely for 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗻𝒻,
Good ball, good ball, good ball.
who gets all of it. Much needed maximum from him.
Again flighted, but this time through the covers goes 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗻𝒻 and grounded as well. Just a single. Makes some room there. Shommo Sarkar gets it on the full. And we'll get a boundary as well.
Nice try, nice try.
Look at that. Just timing it. And a bit of power. Slightly full. And Shommo wasn't going to miss out. Dissecting the 2 fielders. Long on and long off perfectly. The diving effort going in vain. Look at the focus in Shommo's eyes. He sees it.
Bowled! Done him! Another full delivery, and this time Shommo pays for premeditation.
Yeah, you sensed that Shommo wanted to go for more runs in this over, didn't you? Was really taking a liking to Samad's bowling. Look at that. The drift. Look at that drift on the ball from Samad. That did him in, and his response tells you that he's disappointed with what just happened. He's gone for 24 from 11. From 12, beg your pardon, it's 49 for 1.
Well bowled. Slightly quicker in the air. Just a single for 𝗵𝗺𝗀𝗻𝒻. This time not much turn, but nicely cut away. That's brilliant placement from Bijoy.
Now, the grimace, and immediately he's like, I need protection there. A good shot, though, by Enamul. Look at that. Watched the ball very late. Played it between the fielders. A good shot from a man in form.
Absolutely bisecting those two fielders there.
Inside edge. And the ball does race away for 4 lucky runs. On this occasion, the bowler got the better of the batter, but still, it results in runs nonetheless.
Lucky runs from the bat of 𝗵𝗺𝗀, who had a positive intent, of course, but I'm guessing
Good ball, good ball.
failed to read that. It was a very quick flipper kind of a delivery. Nabil Samad returns, greeted by 𝗵𝗺𝗀 with a single, as I have beside me a returning.
Inside out catch is the call. The field was set for that, and Zakir Hassan is a very good fielder. Nabil Samad gets them another wicket.
What a brilliant reflex catch there from the Sylhet skipper, Zakir Hassan. That went out like a tracer bullet of the bat of 𝗵𝗺𝗀. Would be really disappointed with himself. Yes, he was in very good touch. Yes, that was timed well, but it was hit aerially. Went in like a bullet. Zakir Hassan, like a superhero, ate that bullet in his hand. Nicely taken catch. 𝗵𝗺𝗀 has to depart. He's played his hand, played a good knock here once again. 31 for him. It's 62 for 2. Khulna.
Well, taking your words, Sylhet would be hoping that that comes true for them as well. Oh, that's well played. Reversed, using the pace and knowing where the fielder was. He's played it fine for a fine boundary, Bijoy.
So all of a sudden, it becomes very unpredictable to bowl at Enamul Haq Bijoy. We know how good he can hit those square cuts. We know how good he can hit in front of the wicket, and then suddenly brings out this cheeky little reverse. Just a soft touch on the ball. Nothing much to do. Efficiency at its best.
Oh, was in the slot and has launched it off the runway. Has 𝗂𝗡 Dhruvo. It lands in those banks for a maximum.
Just as I said, he wasn't flighting it. He did for once and was punished for it. That was in the slot, and Afif loves those lofted sweeps. Connection was good enough. Bags a 6 for himself, Afif Dhruvo. Good start for him.
Slot again, but better ball. Was the run, and they believe they've got him. As the keeper quickly took the bails off. The umpire at square leg is referring it upstairs is Kamruzaman Limon to Tanveer Ahmed, the TV umpire.
Gives us an indication it must be very close. It is a legal delivery, no doubts about that. The action happened at the other end. Afif Hussain stretched forward, both feet out. Keeper takes it. Could be touch and go, could be touch and go. Okay, and now the TV umpire has a decision to make. And I think it might go in favor of the bowler.
Yeah, bails removed when there's nothing behind the line as it looks. And the decision will be conveyed. And it is also confirmation that it is out. And with that, running the first one hard, putting pressure on the fielders. They will come back for the second throw at the bowler's end. Just wondering if the throw should have come in at the keeper's end. Again, evidence of what you were saying, Parvez, that he's not afraid to flight it. Catch it is the call. Aerial. Oh! Pops in and pops out. Could not grab onto it.
Very good.
That was struck well but flat, and the fielder was in action. He thought he could get it.
Oh! Was in the air for a bit.
Kalibhai keeper. Back up, back up.
It was well placed, so they'll be back for the 2. Back for 2. Now, in terms of The reason we're mentioning that is because the brightness has gone down.
Very good, Tifal bhai.
The umpire will have a decision to make based on whether there's enough light at the moment, but yes.
Plays it late. That is placed with elegance by 𝗵𝗺𝗽. Goes for 4.
Where have we seen this before? Played exactly this shot just a few overs ago, almost like a deja vu here. The bowler was Nabil Samad again on that occasion. Similar kind of width, this time a tad bit low, but 𝗵𝗺𝗽 was up to it. Best part about that shot is he sees the ball and connects it so late, finds the gap with precision there. One of his favorite shots.
He opens the face of the bat, and he was looking for a single to retain the strike. Well, it's a good over. 8 runs from this Nabil Samad over. 9 done. Spin again.
No run!
They manage a quick single. Well run again. Good awareness. It is Naeem Hussain Saqib. It was being continued from the Al Rafa Islami Bank end. Pays it late toward the keeper's end, I think. Oh! Speaking of edges, there's one from the inside part of the bat, and Naeem Hussain Saqib, the leggy, gets another one for Sylhet. Is this a turn of events? Mithun goes.
Wow. They talk about commentators' curse. The moment we just said it, or I just said it, the very next delivery, Mithun is dismissed. And look at that celebration. Very impressed with Nabil Samad so far. Naeem Hussain Saqib. He's taken another big wicket. Always nice to see leg spinners getting a chance. Mithun gone for 5. It's 87 for 4.
At this stage. Oh, has he middled it? Well, the mid-off was inside the circle, and it goes far. It goes all the way from the bat of 𝗵𝗺𝗽.
2 dot deliveries, and then all of a sudden 𝗵𝗺𝗽 finds bat on ball and finds it oh so well. A brilliant looking
Full toss. That sounded good. Fielder there will be a spectator as he's deployed the wings, and it's back-to-back 6s from Anamul Haq 𝗵𝗺𝗽.
Again, a diving effort there going in vain. So, just picking up that length, full toss, low full toss.
Follow these light meter and to make sure they call off with all sides covered from both ends with the light meter. But I really feel that it's not going to happen now.
The bails are taken off and the stump taken off as well. So that's that. Handshakes all around. It was a very hard-fought battle. Every ball had a different equation for both teams to solve, but in the end, it was Khulna who somehow managed to beat the DLS equation, the round-robin league, with another victory, and Sylhet end this tournament with just 1 win. The Khulna division batting card, the top 3 clicks this time around as well. Imran Uzzaman, a quick fire 31. Shomo Sharkar looked good for his 24. Anamul Haq 𝗵𝗺𝗽. But the spinners picked a couple of wickets each, 2 wickets to Nabil Samad, 2 wickets to Saqib as well. When the playoffs begin with the qualifiers and eliminators coming your way.
For more updates, subscribe to our YouTube channel and click on the bell icon. Follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Download 𝗃sports app to enjoy exciting games and highlights. Visit 𝗃sports.com.